right, coming in here, I'm going to point out some things that are slowing down Yell's results with Yell's ads. So first thing I was looking at is the text. So Brian, okay, offering 20% off, landscaping, leaf cleanup, tree trimming, snow plowing. Sure. All right, so yeah, that's the smorgasbord mistake in the ads I'm looking at from landscaping, leaf, tree trimming, debris removal, and snow plowing. So we're including. So the false belief that causes us to make this mistake is we believe that kind of adding more things to the ad will make the ad resonate, higher chance with at least somebody, maybe on the third or fourth thing, if not the first two things. And that'll bring us more buyers, or it's the best way to bring us more buyers. But the short-term consequences of doing this, having so many different services in one ad, is actually it confuses the meta ad algorithm, doesn't know who to send our ad to, and nor at like the correct time. And so we're getting fewer leads in through the door, fewer qualified leads, fewer quotes, fewer qualified quotes, and really just spinning our wheels, wasting money. All right, now let's look at the video. November, okay. 20% discount, first time callers. Seasonal leaf cleanups. Okay, true motor. We take care of that. All right, so yeah, same thing, smorgasbord approach. That's a mistake, talking about many different services in one ad. And same false belief causing us to make this mistake. We believe, if the first one or two or three things don't hit with someone, hopefully the fourth thing will. But in the short term, what actually happens is Meta doesn't know who to send our ad to. So it's nor at the correct time in the buying cycle. And so we're going to get fewer qualified leads through the door, feel like we're wasting money. People asking for quotes, but then ghosting, not responding, things like that. All right, so now the long-term consequences of making these mistakes is, really we lose confidence in Facebook as an ad platform, kind of may even throw in the towel, being like, these Facebook ads don't work. But our competitors keep testing, small amounts, small testing to try to figure out what the heck works, what doesn't. They do finally get an ad that works, and then they're scaling that, taking the jobs from us, getting more Google Maps reviews, build more referrals, the referral network, kind of get more word of mouth. And we are kind of losing that mind share. They're reinvesting back into their Facebook ads more and more. So we're really losing that mind share, and cause us, our growth to slow, us to eventually stagnate, perhaps even contract, and then, kind of worst case scenario, go out of business. But pretty easy to get back on track here. Starts with kind of removing these mistakes, doing better best practices with Facebook ads. I call it removing the parking brakes, kind of remove the things that's fighting against our ad, and stopping it from getting a fair shot in the marketplace. So if you do want to fix these things in your ads and have your ad, you kind of remove these parking brakes, have your ads get a fair shot in the marketplace, I do have one slot available starting on Monday for a 1-week paid trial for $100, where yes, I'll remove these mistakes, these parking brakes from your Facebook ads, and give your ads a fair shot in the marketplace, which I believe gives a higher chance for buyers. And I'll be going with the first person who texts me back with the word trial.